extensively in textbooks. You usually get a nice big bold heading, good neighbor policy, and talking about Franklin Roosevelt and how he changed the direction of policy towards white America. And if you haven't seen much of the Good Neighbor policy or talked about much, it's kind of an indication of where we are in discussing Latin America. So we don't. When we talk about foreign policy, we think about foreign policy, we think about Middle East, we think about Asia, we think occasionally about Germany, European Union, other European nations, maybe even occasionally about Africa, but not too often, except when there's genocide or mass starvation. Then it might get it. But we really don't think about Latin America, except all of those Mexicans coming up here, right? Even though they're also from Guatemala, El Salvador, and Nicaragua, right? But they're all Mexicans. Yeah. And then we have the.
Was there much concern after World War II with all the influx of Germans into Argentina, or was that just sort of like that's an old idea we'll worry about it?
There wasn't a whole lot of concern in the United States. Israel took notice of it. In fact, I think that's where they found yeah, and who else? There was somebody else.
Bormann was supposed to be
Angela? Did they find Angela?
Angela, I think, was in Brazil.
Is he in Brazil?
Oh,
Paraguay.
They actually,
was that it?
Boys from Brazil.
they actually went and got them. You know, Israel went and got them. So. But U.S. involvement in Latin America is very extensive.
Way to go, Mike.
Uprisings like in El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras. What? I mean, did we just kind of ignore it? Didn't we get involved?
Yeah, we worked through and we worked through the diplomats, and the diplomats tended to ask for the Navy to show up, and sometimes they did. And then the diplomats said to the revolutionaries, "You better start getting things together very quickly. Establish a legitimate government, or you see that ship out there? They're going to bring troops in." They actually were that direct at times. If you read the diplomatic messages.
What about like with Oliver North?
Oh,
Well, I don't know if Kevin Burns is going to talk about that, but yeah, Oliver North. The Contras, of course, were. This goes all the way back to this period with Augusto Sandino in the 1920s. Augusto Sandino is, and that's where the Sandinistas come from. And that's, they were around for a long time, and they gained control of the country in '79. And so then you had the Contras, which are the leftover of the dictatorship that existed in Nicaragua before the Sandinistas took over. They're the leftover. So they establish a kind of it's a military resistance in the countryside. And there's a lot of pressure on the United States to not support them. Initially, the United States does. With the democratically controlled Congress in the 80s, Congress said, well, fine, the president could support them, except you can't send them any money to buy guns. Now, I don't think they cut off medical aid
Well, they investigated it, granted a terrorist group.
Yeah,
These are the practices.
yeah. And their practices were terrorist. They're wiping out villages.
Nuns were murdered.
I had a student, his
Priest.
dad was a mercenary, and worked for Alton York.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the presidency, the executive branch, because they supported this, the Contras. Now, of course, Ronald Reagan always said he didn't know anything about this, and there, I don't, as far as I know, there isn't any real strong connection. I mean, they made connections to Ron. Well, actually, there was some recent
I
revelations.
think they deleted a couple thousand, something like that.
Yeah, well, there were messages, yeah, destroyed. And Oliver North, kind of Colonel North, he set up this situation in which they sold weapons to Iran, took the money, and funneled it to the Contras, despite the U.S. policy towards Iran, which was, you know, this is a terrorist nation, and we're not going to have anything to do with them. And so they funneled the money. And eventually, Congress discovered it and said, basically said, Oliver North, you tell us everything that's going on, and of course, whatever you're saying from Congress, well, we can't convict you on. So we told them everything. But in certain terms, I mean, it was certainly spin that this was the right thing. So on. And a lot of the military government in Guatemala